Oh, yes, I'm recording. Okay, sweet. Oh, alright. What is up, guys? Okay, we're good. What's up, guys? Okay. So I'm on my way back home, finally. It's been kind of a long day. I've been back and forth from my mom's house. She just got a new place with my family, and I was helping her over there do some projects, getting the house all ready, looking cool. And I'm finally headed home. I hate this fucking intersection right here. It's hard to get a fucking opportunity to get out of here. Okay, we're good. So this road right here, I gotta be honest, I don't really have a topic. I just thought I'd talk to you guys, say what's up. This road right here, I hate this fucking road. It's a pretty main road in this area. And I'll tell you what, the amount of idiots on this road is god awful. Most of my experiences with people cutting me off or damn near running me off the road or whatever has been on this road. It's just so awful, and I hate it. So I thought I'd bring you guys along with me, and I'm not expecting anything to happen. I don't ever come out here thinking it will happen, but if it does, that'll make some good footage. If not, we'll just have a nice time talking to each other. Heck yeah! There, he wanted to wave at me. I don't know if you guys, for those of you who ride, something I've noticed about the whole, there's a courtesy. It's like biking etiquette, I guess. But if you see another rider, you know, you'll wave at them, whatever. But a lot of times, it seems like Harley riders just hate sport bike riders. I don't know what it is. I'm not saying all. I'm not going to use that blanket statement because it's not true. There are a lot of Harley riders out there that have a good outlook on biking. As far as I'm concerned, if you're on two wheels, then you have a place in the community. With the exception of scooters, simply because that's not a bike. That's just awful. But yeah, if you're on two wheels, whether it be a sport bike or a Harley or any other kind of cruiser or a dual sport, you know, a supermoto, or you know, if you only ride on dirt, whatever, if you are on two wheels, then you are a part of this community and you have a place here. And it really, I don't let it get to me too much because it's not worth getting so upset about. But it does it almost makes me sad. You know, when whether it be me or if I see another bike out and that person, you know, waves at a Harley, and who's ever on the Harley just kind of blows you off. That really upsets me, man. Like, I feel like those are the Harley riders that put way too much time and I don't know how to say this. I feel like they put way too much time and effort into their bike, and versus like being in the. They put more effort into caring about their bike than actually being on the bike. They don't really. They're not out there as much as a lot of us are. Personally, I'm on my bike almost, if not every day. This is my main mode of transportation. I have a truck. I rarely drive it. I'm a year-round rider. I've ridden in the rain. I've ridden in the middle of the night. I've ridden in the wee hours of the morning. because if I have to get somewhere, I'm gonna take my bike. That's just the way it is. And I feel like those guys who are out there, that it just is very disrespectful, you know, if you're waving at them. And it's not the people, because this happens, this happens to all of us, you know, either we will wave or we will be waved at. Well, you know, if you need both hands on the handlebars, you know, you can give the nod. Or there have been a lot of times where either I have waved at somebody or I've noticed that somebody's waved at me, but I just didn't see them at the time. You know, that's one thing. It's not a big deal. But what I'm talking about is the guys that they look at you as you wave at them and they just don't give a fuck. They just blow you off. Man, that pisses me off. And another thing, by the way, I've noticed that a lot of riders, for some reason, and I think this is almost even worse than being a Harley rider and giving no respect to anybody else, is the guys, oh, that dude didn't belong on a sport bike. Good lord, that man is too juiced up. Lay off the roids, bro. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, okay. So, something I've noticed, and this does irritate me, because this is just, there's no excuse, guys. Come on, get your shit together. There's a certain number of people out there on bikes that will not wave at somebody on a 250. I don't know if because they think that that's not a real bike, or because the person riding it is a wuss and doesn't want to get a bigger bike, whatever. I've never had it happen to me because my bike specifically, one, it's not just 250, it's a 300. That's not the point. Let's see this guy. Hey, he waved. Cool. My bike looks like a bigger bike. Kawasaki designed this bike to look like a bigger bike. So a lot of people don't notice that it's not a bigger bike. But I have heard, and I have seen, somebody will wave at one bike, but then when a 250 comes up, they will not wave at it. I think that's pathetic. And that irritates me. That's stupid. If you are one of those people, I don't think that anybody watching this is that person. But if you are, if you ride a motorcycle and you mostly wave at bikes, if you see a 250 and you refuse to wave at it because it's a 250, fuck you. You are an asshole and you don't deserve to be on a bike. You have no place in this community because you have no sense of community. There's something about bikes that people love, and that is the sense of a community, there's a bond. Without getting too cheesy, there's something between bikers. We have a common ground. So I don't understand why someone would refuse to wave at someone on a 250. Like, dude, it's a bike. Whether it could be, there's a lot of reasons why someone might be on a 250 versus having a bigger bike. The person might be just a smaller person. Like, 250s usually sit a little bit lower to the ground. They're a little bit easier to manage. So a lot of girls ride 250s. People who aren't built very big, maybe they're a little bit shorter, don't weigh as much, don't have the muscle to, be dragging around a big bike. Some people get them just because they're cheaper, and they're not looking to go out there and race. They don't need any more power. A 250 has plenty enough power to get around. Like, they're not meant to go out and race. They're meant to just get around, and that's what they do. They do a great job of it. So, and I know some people, like myself, maybe they're just starting. Maybe they haven't been into bikes that long. I'm not going to say that you can't get a big bike to start with. I'm not going to tell you what you should and shouldn't do. I wouldn't do it personally because that's a lot of bike to manage if you don't quite have the experience. You know, being on a motorcycle is a risk within itself. I don't see why you would take that risk up a notch with getting a bike that you don't have the experience to handle, you know? So there's a lot of reasons someone might be on a 250, and showing them that level of disrespect purely based on the motorcycle they ride is so stupid. Like, oh man, that bugs me. So I'm gonna end that rant, and I'm actually gonna end this vlog here. Just thought I'd get you off, not get you off, oh god, that's what she said. I thought I'd get that off my mind, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. All right, have a good day, guys. Play nice.